Speaking of things to eat, sperm whales. Yeah, I don't know. You figure that one out. I'm not gonna sit here and explain myself. Uh, listen. I couldn't think of a good like. I was like, how do I get like animal videos, but also still make them scary? So I figured you freaking prehistoric sperm whales. Because I guess whales are also ghosts. So ooh, spooky ghost whale. So technically, right, like that's Halloween ish, right? We're like kind of getting towards Halloween, so it counts, right? It totally counts. It's a ghost whale.
Don't go calling this a Leviathan, even though the name might sound similar. This
Nah, it's a ghost whale. We call it a spooky ghost whale.
underwater giant wasn't a sea serpent at all, but a long-extinct sperm whale ancestor. Where it differs from its squid-slurping modern cousins is that this creature had foot-long mouth daggers used for preying on other whales. This was Leviathan.
Yeah, I told you it was gonna be spooky. This mother flipper was over here eating other whales and shiz.
Hi, I'm Taliloe Mary, and you're watching Paleologic. Today, we're talking about...
Hi, Taliloe. I freaking love your name. Did I get that right?
Hi, I'm Taliloe Mary, and you're watching
totally got that right.
Paleologic. Today, we're talking about an...
Wait, is it Taliloe Mary? Isn't Mary's your last name, or is your whole name Taliloe Mary? I have a lot of questions now.
An extinct sperm whale that lived about
I have more questions about your name than I do about the whale. I'm gonna be completely honest. I like the name.
12 million years ago during the Miocene.
She got like one of them names you hear in Game of Thrones.
Since about 2010, we've known this whale
Her
as
earrings also look like something out of Game of Thrones. I've been watching a lot of Game of Thrones lately.
the Leviathan.
Because season
At
2...
around 13 to 19...
Listen, it has nothing to do... Listen, well, technically, right, big old animals, this had nothing to do with nothing, but season 2 of Game of Thrones, House of the Dragons, was so disappointing that it actually made me go back and start watching like hate videos about season 8. Okay. So I'm like real Game of Thrones brain right now. I'm sorry. Y'all probably noticed.
Leviathan would have been similar in size to modern sperm whales, the largest of today's toothed whales. The major difference between them, however, is that Leviathan had a mouthful of deeply rooted, 30-centimeter long, 10-centimeter wide teeth, the largest non-tusk teeth that have ever been recorded. And the jaws that held these teeth were robust and humongous, big enough to hold a whole adult human inside. Unlike Leviathan's 2 rows of giant gnashers, modern sperm whales have relatively small teeth only on the bottom that perfectly fit into sockets in the upper jaw.
Oh, okay. So it's like not necessarily that it was so much more inordinarily large, but also the fact that just the actual like fewer teeth but much denser.
Difference between their teeth is due to how and on what these whale species fed. Modern sperm whales are apex predators that hunt in deep waters all over the globe for shark, squid, fish, and basically anything they can suction into their mouths. We know that Leviathan didn't use suction to pull prey into its mouth like today's sperm whales. This giant was a pursuit predator, meaning that it hunted down and seized its prey. Leviathan would have clamped...
It sounds like the freaking the ancient version of a freaking killer whale.
its powerful jaws around its kill and shredded it to ribbons.
It would have ate megalodons.
With some researchers even theorizing that its
How come they're not making? How come they're not making whale? How come they not put the whale in the megalodon movies, in the Meg movies with Jason Statham?
Favorite snack was other whales, specifically the ancestors to modern baleen whales. Leviathan's skull tells us a lot about what it would have hunted.
Well, y'all see when that fool kicked that one guy into the shark, and the shark ate him? Like, cause like that's his pet shark or whatever. Like, bro, that shit's crazy.
The fact that its teeth were deeply embedded in its jaw made them extra stable and perfect for holding on to large, thrashing prey. The teeth were interlocking, so when those teeth met, it was like a meat cleaver coming down. The teeth were also angled forward, showing us that Leviathan's chompers would have been able to grip prey with curved bodies, like other whales. Modern sperm whales...
And you always sat there thinking, like, listen to the way she's talking about these teeth, right?
The teeth were also angled forward, showing us that Leviathan's chompers would have been able to grip prey with curved bodies, like other whales. Modern sperm whales were perfect for holding on to large, thrashing prey. The teeth were interlocking, so when those teeth met, it was like a meat cleaver coming down. The teeth were also...
Like, think about that. You think like if humans ever go extinct, there's gonna be some species out there that's like, bro, these humans though, bro, they had these freaking claws, they had these teeth, and these teeth were like perfectly interlocking with the grooves, and they were useful for like eating meat and grass, and they came down like swords or some razor blades. They were so sharp, you know. Like you think they're ever gonna talk about humans like that, like with some crazy stuff like that, yo?
About 3% of its body weight in food per day. If Leviathan really did feed on other whales, it would have been able to consume an even larger...
Because like right now, anytime I hear about like prehistoric humans, it's like they were short. Yeah, their bone density was crap. They were hairy. They had a lot of hair. It's like, all right, cool. Well, can you tell me some cool stuff about humans?
Larger proportion of its body weight in whale meat with each kill. The short, wide shape of the snout would have allowed the front teeth to clamp down extra hard, suggesting that Leviathan was preying on powerful animals that were much tougher than squishy squid. The side of its skull also held ridiculously strong jaw muscles that would have delivered high-powered bites. Enormous teeth that seemed to have belonged to extinct sperm whales.
Oh damn, my bad. I'm gonna bring the volume down just a little bit. Cool, we're not doing the analog horror stuff anymore.
Species have been found as far back as 1877. However, no one had ever found a matching skull. To complete the puzzle, paleontologists needed to find some jaws. The happy ending to this fossil hunt came in November 2008, when the first...
I heard actually that apparently, if you look at it, it's called and pronounced Leviathan or whatever, right? But it was like a whole thing because like two different whales or two different creatures were fighting over the name Leviathan. So they just went with like the Hebrew pronunciation. It was freaking, it was like hilarious, bro. It's funny how like so much of this like science is just like people half-assedly like making stuff up on the spot.
The Leviathan skull, measuring about 3 meters long, was found in Cerro, Colorado, Peru. Over 300 fossilized marine vertebrates have been found here, with over 80% of them belonging to cetaceans, the family of marine mammals that includes whales, dolphins, and porpoises. Leviathan was originally...
They called them cetaceans. Is that to make fun of the fact that they didn't have any shins? Get it? Get it? Cetaceans?
called Leviathan Melvillei, honoring both the biblical sea serpent and Herman Melville, the author of Moby Dick. It wasn't until a few years later that paleontologists were made aware that the name Leviathan was already taken. In 2010, they learned that the name Leviathan was already assigned to an extinct genus of mastodon. To avoid confusion, the International Code of Zoological Nomenclature...
You know why they called him Moby Dick, right? It's because he was a sperm whale.
strictly prohibits using a name twice, so they were forced to rename their discovery. They didn't have to reach too far for its new name, as Leviathan is just the Hebrew translation for the English.
What's my source? My source is I made it to fudge
him. That's not the only naming mishap that this
my source is that I made it up.
Suffered. The name sperm whale was given to...
I can't lie to you. I know YouTube said that they're no longer going to like get in trouble for using curse words within the first 8 minutes, whatever the frick it is. You still freaking like hide my videos if I freaking say any curse words. So I'm still hesitant.
Creatures during the height of the commercial whaling industry, which began around the end of the 18th century and continued well into the 1980s. Sperm whales were a huge target, partly due to the source of this misnomer, the spermaceti organ. This enormous sac on the sperm whale's head was found to contain up to 2,000 liters of white fluid, which whalers at the time mistook for, well, sperm. And so it was dubbed the sperm whale.
Get it? Whale? Sperm?
While people used the waxy spermaceti for everything from candles to cosmetics to industrial lubricants, the real purpose of the spermaceti organ is still up for debate. Some researchers think it was used as a reverberation chamber for echolocation, while other theories suggest that it's used to aid in the extreme deep dives sperm whales are known for. The top of Leviathan's skull.
What if it's like, don't they like sleep like looking up and stuff? Or maybe it's like that like liquid sac that we have in our ears so that they can know like which direction they're currently floating in.
Sported a huge concave portion that was called the supracranial basin. This basin is what houses modern sperm whales' spermaceti organ and their melon. Not a fruit, but a mass of tissue that supports echolocation. Given the shape of its skull, Leviathan likely also had both a spermaceti organ and a melon. While we don't have a complete fossilized skeleton of Leviathan...
What's the deal with the melon? What does that actually do? Was it just straight up meat? Can you eat that?
Similar whales from that time show that they most likely resembled modern sperm whales and would have been well adapted for deep dives in the ocean. Though we're not sure exactly what killed off Leviathan melvili, climate cooling at the end of the Miocene could have played a role in the demise of these predators. Thanks to conservation efforts, modern sperm whales are being slowly pulled back from the brink of extinction. Hopefully, these extant relatives will keep reminding us of and giving us clues about Leviathan for eons to come. So what should we talk about next?
Honestly, it feels like it feels like the vast majority of like mythological creatures that we're like, oh, that's a myth. It's like, I mean, it's like, is that not it? Is that not like the freaking like? Like, imagine if you were to like see these two, right, surfacing and then going back in, but like one here, then another one there, and then another one there. So like you'll be like seeing like 3 in a row. Like that, would that not look like a sea serpent? You know what I'm saying? And then we got like the sea kraken, you know, like the kraken, like the squid. You know how the squids be krakens? Like it's like we got the colossal squid, like we found that one. It's freaking huge, and it attacks ships too. But like, see, me saying that to you, like, oh, that's a big squid, it's a colossal squid, and it attacks ships. You're thinking like Jack Sparrow fighting the freaking kraken, and like it's devouring the whole ship. It's like, but like if it like just because it's a big squid don't mean that our ships are not way bigger. You get what I'm saying? So like it attacking our ship is like -1 HP, -1 HP. You know what I'm saying? It's a colossal squid still, like compared to us, I guess, but like still a big squid. But like it's not really like if it attacks a ship, it's not really gonna do much to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like technically, you know, we do have krakens.
Modern sperm whales are being slowly pulled back from the brink of extinction. Hopefully, these extant relatives will keep reminding us.
I'm glad. We need more giant animals in the world, like the whale. This is like basically like water T-Rexes.
And giving us clues about Leviathan for eons.
Like they don't eat meat no more, right? They filter feed, but like it's basic. I mean, look at it. It's basically a water T-Rex.
To come.
Like you're not telling me it's not.
So what should we talk about next? Let us know in the comments down below, and don't forget to subscribe for new episodes every week. Thanks for coming along on this journey through time.
Bad pause.
I'll see you later.
Hey! What a freaking phenomenal video. Absolutely amazing. Another fantastic, is what I meant to say, video by Animalogic. Please be sure to go drop them a like, go drop them a sub, all that good stuff, Monodachis. I will link the video on the Discord if you are watching at home on the VOD in the future. Then it'll be down in the VOD description below. So go click on the link and go drop them a like. And subscribe. Ayoo, Monodachis! Thank you so much for watching this video. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You can also find links to the videos that we reacted to today down in the description below, along with my Oshi marks. I'll see you in the next video, Monos. Goodbye, and thank you so much for swinging by. Sadu!